Hey guys, hi friends, how are we doing this thankful Thursday? I opened my morning by sending a text out to some of the people that wake up every morning with the message of what are your 3 things that you're grateful for today. Let me just adjust this down a little bit, see if anyone else jumps on, and then I'll get right into it. So think about those things that you're grateful for today, because that's our superpower. I swear, I never used to do this kind of stuff before, but it works. All right, I wanted to just kind of chat with you about just some stuff that happened yesterday. So I don't know if you saw my post last night, but I was super disappointed yesterday. I got some news that was really it was very disappointing and sad, and that's how it's going to be right now. There's a lot of people who are getting bad news, right? People are losing jobs, people are losing money, the stock market, all of that, right? Like my husband works in the stock market. It's a shitstorm. I mean, he's in the basement until like 1 o'clock in the morning and just trying to catch up on work. So I got some bad news yesterday. I'm not going to go into it because I don't want to give it energy. But let's just say that I had to get myself out of that space. So first of all, I cried my eyes out, okay? And one of the things when you get into that space is you gotta let yourself feel the feelings. Like, don't stuff it down inside, because that's when you start to get depressed because you didn't deal with the shit when it happened. So I let myself feel the feelings. I was angry, I cried, I just felt all the grief of the situation. And I think that that's really important, is that we let ourselves feel the grief of whatever situation it is. Maybe it's frustration over your kids' e-learning. Maybe it's that you lost your job. Whatever it is, feel the grief and let yourself feel that shit, and lean into that. But don't stay there. Don't stay in that space, because that doesn't serve you, and you're bigger than that. And so I went downstairs. I told my husband what happened. I'm like, I need a hug. I was, poor me. And I said, right now, I want to go have a drink, and I want to have a cigarette, and I want to eat crap food. That's what I said. And then I looked down and I said, but instead, I'm going to go and meditate, and I'm going to listen to some personal development, and I'm going to get myself out of this shit space. But I really wanted to go and have a cigarette and have a drink and be in that space of yuck, right? Because sometimes we just lean into that. And, but I knew that wasn't going to serve me. So I got upstairs, I meditated. My mind was like reeling, so my mind wasn't really focused on meditating. So I actually picked out a Deepak Chopra meditation, did a lead meditation, and it got me into a better space. And then I was still kind of low energy, and I'm like, I got to get myself feeling better. So I actually pulled up some podcasts, and I thought, who's going to energize me right now? Who is going to change my mindset and my vibe and my energy and get me out of this space? So I picked Tony Robbins, because he's awesome. and I picked like a really short 6-minute podcast that was all about pumping you up and your power and life. And I went from there, and I put my ear pods in, and I just kept listening to other podcasts. I listened to Hal Elrod, and he had an amazing podcast. I listened to Melanie Mitchrow, who is one of my the people that I look up to in our business. I listened to Rachel Hollis, and I got inspired and out of that space. And sometimes you just got to do what you got to do to get yourself out of that space, because it doesn't serve you. It didn't serve my children. Like, if I would have just gone outside, had a bunch of drinks and smoked, like that wouldn't have shown my children that how I can cope with things. It wouldn't have showed me what my power is, and that I can persevere, and we are so powerful. And so, but first off, I think part of like being able to heal through whatever I was going through was feeling the emotions, crying, like feeling it all out. And then recognizing, first of all, guys, that we are not our circumstances, and we can't control other people. And you have to just bless and release circumstances and other people, because it's okay. Like, people, it's all going to happen the way it happens. And as long as you dive into, you can control your reaction, you can control your gratitude, you can control knowing knowing, deep in your heart, knowing that the universe is working for you, that everything's working out for us. And when you are living in that space, nothing can hold you back, but you do have to listen to shit to pump yourself up, to get yourself out. You have to be freaking intentional. And so I left the evening, feeling so much better. And then I got connected. My team was jumping on a call. I jumped on. Everyone was drinking. I had water because I knew that I didn't want to go down that path, because I'm saving my drinks for Friday when I'm celebrating Friday. That's tomorrow. Can't wait. So I really try and not eat or drink when it's feeding something that's not for pure enjoyment. And I think that makes a difference. So that is my advice to you, is feel the emotions, feel the grief of it, get through it, and then do something to bring yourself out of that and let it go. And that's the message I have for you guys today. Sending you so much love, and we'll get through this. We will. And if you can come out stronger, then hell yeah, let's do that. Let's come out stronger than when we started, because that's what life is about. Love you.